Ready for our first guest, who stars as singer-songwriter Trace in the hit Hallmark Channel original series, Chesapeake Shores. Welcome the very talented Jesse Metcalfe back to us. Welcome back, Jesse. I should say very talented and also multi-talented.
Right.
I mean, the guy's got a lot going on.
And you're laying it on thick.
Including traveling a lot this summer. We were talking a little bit about that. You did a new Hallmark movie over the summer, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Let's start with Chesapeake Shores. I mean, this is a big deal. Season 4 is just getting started. What can you tell us?
Well, I'm very grateful to the Chessies out there, to our viewers for tuning in this season. You know, our ratings are up. I feel like the show's better than it's ever been.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Very excited about that. But, you know, Trace comes back from tour after sensing some, you know, distance from Abby.
Right.
Comes back to Chesapeake in hopes of salvaging that relationship, and kind of finds out that she's set some boundaries for herself and wants to get off the emotional roller coaster of the relationship. And so Trace has to respect those boundaries, but at the same time, prove that he's back to stay and hopefully win her back. So.
Well, then there's Emma.
Yes, exactly.
That's right. What about?
So, you know, Emma is a singer sort of server that works at the bar, or songwriter, I should say, server.
She's a singer-songwriter who ends up working at the Bridge, and, you know, obviously they have a lot in common. There's some chemistry there. So, you know, both Abby and Trace have possible love interest this season. So, you know, there's definitely some things in the way of.
I love the variables in there. It, you know, adds a little bit more dimension there, which is
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's right. So
a lot
now
of drama this season.
Things are starting to sort of cool down with Abby, but they're heating up a little bit with Emma.
A little bit.
We have a clip.
A little bit.
Let's take a look.
All right.
You know, I have a lot of respect for the decision you made. It's not easy to turn down an offer like that.
Trace.
And Mark Hall can be pretty persuasive when he wants to be.
Yeah, he's a hard guy to turn down. Tells you everything you want to hear. Listen.
Yeah, but if it sounds too good to be true, usually is.
He told me you'd say that.
Well, that's because we disagree on a few things. You know, for me, it's all about staying true to who I am. There's a million Mark Halls out there, but there's only one.
Trace Riley?
I was gonna say you.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Jesse, I love the show.
Thank you so much.
I really love the show. I love the characters. I love the layers of the characters and how real this show is, you know, and I'm partial to it. I say this to Cameron all the time. I grew up on the Chesapeake Bay in that area, so it's very close to my heart because it's, you know, supposed to be.
It's allowed to be.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
I
you're allowed
appreciate
that, for sure.
And something that's very close to your heart, not only are Hallmark movies, but also travel. You did a lot of traveling this summer, didn't you?
I had a good summer.
What'd you do? Tell us.
I went to Turks and Caicos, and I went to Ibiza in Spain.
Wow.
Yeah, and I also shot a new Hallmark Christmas movie.
That's right. It's your second Christmas movie, isn't it?
My second Christmas movie. I teamed back up with Autumn Reeser, one of my favorite people, from Country Wedding, and this one's called Christmas Under the Stars. And for those of you out there that saw Christmas Next Door, it's kind of a somewhat similar character. You know, I feel like Hallmark kind of found this weird wheelhouse for me, you know, of like kind of damaged guys who hide their inner pain with like bravado. You know,
And
so that's like
and Christmas trees.
And Christmas trees.
That's my wheelhouse.
And hot cocoa. That's what they've typecast you in.
So, you know, it has a lot of comedy in it too, much like the previous Christmas movie that I did. And also, I got the opportunity to work with an incredible actor who I think was an amazing get for Hallmark, Clark Peters, who was on The Wire.
That's right. He's great.
Has an incredible resume, and I think there's really great chemistry in this one.
His resume goes like 4 pages long.
So, yeah, you're not even kidding.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
yeah, so it was an unbelievable opportunity to work with a very accomplished actor, and the chemistry within the cast was incredible. So I think it's going to be a good one.
We can't wait for this movie. It's coming up this Christmas.
This Christmas.
Absolutely.
Cannot wait.
How'd you like playing a Christmas tree lot owner?
He knows a thing or two
Yeah, I
about
do.
that.
I do. Maybe I'm giving away too much. You'll have to wait and find out.
Maybe it was a recycled trope.
No.
It's about me right now.
That's right. That's right. Well, speaking of Christmas, you're a big fan of Christmas, as we all are here as well. In fact, you've got really cool plans for this Christmas. You're going to take another trip, like you haven't been traveling enough already.
Right.
Tell us where you're going and why.
Well, when you've traveled a lot and you've been a lot of places, you try to come up with something that's unique, something that's going to give you a little bit of a sense of culture shock when you go, so you feel like you're actually having an experience.
Right.
So I thought, what is the most Christmassy place to go on Christmas? And I came up with Bruges in Brussels. So I'm taking my fiance's mom and dad, and brother's girlfriend.
Amazing.
To Bruges this Christmas.
And those buildings were not, that's not a set. Those buildings have been there for centuries.
Isn't it the oldest medieval town or something like that? And you're staying in a castle?
Medieval city in Europe, because most of the other medieval cities were destroyed.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Good for you. What a unique place to go. I love it.
It'll be cool.
And it's going to be
It'll be
Christmas.
And I hear the hot chocolate is
the hot
amazing.
chocolate. I have cousins in Brussels, and you think you've had hot chocolate until you've been to Brussels. Suddenly you're like, oh my gosh, my head's going to explode. They take a big block of chocolate, Belgian chocolate, and just put it in warm milk, and it becomes hot cocoa.
When you come back, you're going to have to come in the kitchen and make it for us.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. You know what? I think I found a new location for your next Hallmark Christmas movie.
I know.
Bruges. Who do we have to talk to?
Let's
Yeah,
produce it.
seriously.
So when you're not traveling, when you're not doing TV shows or movies or playing music, you're also at home with your adorable 2 children,
Yeah.
Dexter and Sheppy. Tell us about Dex and Shep.
Well, I spend a lot of time at home by myself. You know, it's probably my favorite place to be. You know, with my fiance and with our 2 dogs.
Yeah.
We have a Jack Russell Chihuahua and a Papillon Chihuahua. This is actually a very hilarious photo because Shep in the upper right there has his leg on Dexter. You see, he has his leg on him.
funny.
He loves his older brother. But Dexter's 14. He's a little grumpy, so sometimes he snaps at little Sheppy. But
It's adorable.
we're obsessed with those 2.
Oh,
They are
man.
very cute.
They sure are. I love that little
They're also
leg up too.
rescues.
They're both rescued.
Yeah,
for you,
which is
man.
so important. So thank you for that as well.
Thanks for being here today.
course, thanks for
Congrats on
having
the
me.
new season, on the new movie coming out soon, and all your travels. It's all very exciting. Always good to see you, man.
Yeah, good.
All right, don't miss Jesse in season 4 of Chesapeake Shores, Sunday night, 8/7 Central, right here on Hallmark Channel.